Okay, time for a check now of the full forecast. Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy has what we need to know, Alana.
Okay, Brian, some changes are brewing, and that means for Father's Day weekend, we get a different weather pattern. Want to show you time-lapse video coming out of Black Desert because we started in Washington County with clear skies, but you're going to see that southwesterly flow drag the moisture in, and that's when we got the cloud cover. It capped daytime heating in southern Utah, and it took a while for those clouds to show up along the Wasatch Front. They're here tonight. Satellite radar showing echoes of moisture towards south central and southeastern Utah, and that's continuing to push north. The cloud cover arriving from the Wasatch Front. I pull back so you can see where this is coming from. There's an area of low pressure that will cross the state into tomorrow, and that keeps active skies for a portion of Utah. Great sunset photo coming from the Great Salt Lake. Thank you to Scott Taylor showing the cloud cover that moved in after the hottest day of 2024. We know there's more of that with summer ahead. We saw triple digits in several locations, not just Salt Lake, Moab, Hanksville, Lake Powell. Lots of 90s for the I-15 corridor, upper 90s in Vernal today, so hot day across the board. We're ahead of schedule for this triple-digit heat. Typically, we don't see it until July 7th. Last week, we saw our 90-plus degree days, and here we are with our first 100. As we look at numbers right now, still fairly mild. Cloud cover will do that. Locks it in like a blanket a little bit. 84 in Salt Lake. You step out and you're going, wait a second, aren't we supposed to cool down? We will, but we not as much as we typically do. 80s and 90s on the eastern side of the state, 89 in St. George. Here's an hour by hour to show you that we're only going to drop into the mid-70s. That's one of the criteria for a heat advisory, and that's why ours, with mostly cloudy skies for the overnight, stays in effect until 6 a.m. This includes the Wasatch Front, the Great Salt Lake Desert and Mountains. It's been in effect since Wednesday at 11 a.m. and it holds on. Speaking of dry, it's Thursday. Newest drought monitors out. We check these numbers as much as possible. And as you look, the eastern side of the state and southern Utah in that abnormally dry category. But I love seeing this after a solid snow year because more than 76% of the Beehive State not battling drought conditions. Good news there, and we take a win wherever we can get it. Unfortunately, in the south it is dry, and when you add heat and wind, you get fire concerns, and those hold on for Father's Day weekend with a new fire weather watch, including lower Washington County all the way over to Glen Canyon into Kane County near Kanab. A fire start could spread quickly. We'll see what happens with this watch. Could be upgraded to a red flag warning. We, of course, will keep you forewarned. Futurecast shows the moisture on the move tonight. Here we go into the overnight towards Grand Staircase, Four Corners, up into Moab. Watch as that moisture pushes north. Most of that energy now skewing a little further east than initially. So we are going to see right on the state line that storm development and scattered showers as we get through the overnight into Friday. Daytime heating pops up and we see thunderstorm potential towards the basin and maybe a few pop-up storms near Castle Country as we get into the afternoon and evening. Can't rule it out for the Wasatch Front. It's really a slight chance, but you notice that influx of cloud cover by tomorrow night. On ABC4 News at 10, the good news, temperatures are going to dip. Okay, I did 100 today. I don't really want to do it again tomorrow. Are you with me? Maybe you like the heat. That's okay. It'll come back. Flash flood potential still possible in southeastern Utah at a lot of those locations. This could update tomorrow because the moisture is skewing further east. We'll see what happens. High temp trend looks like a ski slope. That'll cool you off. Through Father's Day, we get to average and then dip below. Something to look forward to if you're not a fan of the heat. Washington County also sees some seasonal temperatures popping up that will feel really nice. They've been triple digits for a long time, barely getting any relief from the heat, but some is ahead. 90s for tomorrow, low 90s, still above average for this time of year, about 10 degrees in Salt Lake. 80s and 90s on the eastern side of the state. They will see the most drastic temperature drop, about 10 to 15 degrees there. 101 in St. George. I know, it's coming. Hold on, I'll show you. As you look at the next 7. Down there in Washington County, by Father's Day, you're at 102, but there are those 90s, and we actually drop below average a little bit there. Wasatch Front also going to change. Are you making plans for Dad? Saturday is going to be hotter than Sunday if you want to be outdoors throughout the state. Wasatch Front, 90s, turning to 80s, to hello 70s, stay a while, and they do through Wednesday. And I'm like, high five, you're so cute. We're back to the 80s, which I also love, but I'll take a stretch of 70s anytime.
For sure, we've earned it at that point.
I feel like that's true.
Absolutely.